Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you all fine?
Yes, sir. And you?
I am also fine. How cold is today at your
Very
place?
cold, sir. Very cold.
Okay,
It is
out.
difficult to going out, sir.
Nothing is visible.
Nothing is visible outside. Let us move forward. Do you have any problem from trigonometry?
No, sir.
Okay, if any problem is there, you may tell it to me. Okay. So today we are going to start the chapter statistics. You have learned this chapter from sixth class. From sixth class you started simple terms related to arithmetic mean. Similarly, mode in 7 as well as in 8 class also you have learned many things or many terms related to statistics. Now also we are going to repeat the same thing, but some new terms also we are going to introduce to some new terms. So first point is, what is statistics? Actually, in ancient day, the topic statistics was not included in mathematics. Mathematics भित्र include भएको topic होइन. This was the one topic which was used by government or generally the king. ओल्ड जुन मोनार्की सिस्टम्सहरू हुन्थ्यो त्यो मोनार्की सिस्टम्सहरूमा किङहरूले आफ्नो पपुलेसनको, त्यसै गरी त्यहाँ भएको पोभर्टी, कास्ट, रिलिजन एन्ड डाटा फ्रम द डिफ्रेन्ट प्लेसेस त्यो फाइन्ड आउट गर्नको लागि किङहरूले युज गर्ने म्याथमेटिक्स थियो. सो इट वाज सेड टु बी mathematics of the king or mathematics of the state. So you may learn from this first sentence also. The word statistics came from Latin language and its meaning is statute of state. State को condition कस्तो छ? What is the condition, status of the state in case of population, in case of economics, and in different aspects. So generally country को वा state को mathematics भन्नेलाई बुझिन्थ्यो. Okay, but nowadays it is used everywhere. जहाँसुकै पनि युज गरेछ, either in hospitals, either in or in railways, either in games or in airports. गेम्सहरूमा एभरेजहरू निकाल्ने गरे हुन्छ, एभरेज रेट टु गोल by a player. Similarly, average run rates, how much wicket is taken by a bowler, हरेक कुरामा स्ट्याटिस्टिक्स त्यहाँ युज गर्ने गरे हुन्छ. सो जनरल meaning of it nowadays, after including it inside the mathematics, is collection of data, refining the data, and presenting it. यो तीनटा कुराहरू यसमा इन्क्लुड हुन्छ. जेनरली एउटा के हुन्छ, कलेक्सन अफ डाटा, डाटा कलेक्ट हुन्छ, त्यसलाई एनालाइज गरिन्छ, त्यसपछि त्यसलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्ने काम गरिन्छ इन स्ट्याटिस्टिक्स. सो यु मे लर्न दिस सेन्टेन्स योरसेल्फ and these things are given in your book also. So make habit to read the book. Directly exercise मा जानु भन्दा पहिला book को previous pages which are before the exercise, try to check the pages, then you will get general knowledge which are required while solving the questions. त्यहाँ सबै नलेजहरू, त्यसपछि प्लस एक्जाम्पल्सहरू पनि सल्भ गर्दै हुन्छ. सो बी क्युरियस टु स्टडी the pages which are before the exercise. Directly exercise मा जाने, सरले गराएको क्वेशन्सहरू सल्भ गर्ने मात्रै ह्याबिट नबनाऊ. Okay, so in this topic in grade 9, here we are discussing few topics here which you have learned in previous classes also. यो लाइन ग्राफ, पाई चार्ट को बारेमा, स्पेशली पाई चार्ट we discussed in 8 class. Similarly in social study also, social study मा पनि पढ्ने गरे हुन्छौ, अनि हिस्टोग्रामको बारेमा पनि त्यहाँ डिस्कस गरिसकेका छौ. सिमिलरली मेजर अफ सेन्ट्रल टेन्डेन्सिज Under measure of central tendencies, there are some more topics: mean, median, mode, and quartiles. About these also you already learned in previous classes. Your line graph, but somewhere you may have learned. Pie chart obviously पढिसकेका छौ सबैले. Simply pie chart as well as measure of central tendency you have learned in lower classes also. So most important and new thing for us, those are line graph as well as cumulative frequency curve. नयाँ कुराहरू यिनीहरू भए. पाई चार्ट, हिस्टोग्राम, यिनीहरू सबै लोअर क्लासेसमा पनि पढिसकेका छु. ओके, so at first let us discuss about the line graph. So if for example if one data is given to us, एउटा यस्तो डाटा दिएको छ, number of children and number of families. यो भने के हो भने कुनै फ्यामिलीमा एउटा मात्रै चिल्ड्रेन भएको फ्यामिली, वा the family with 2 children, or the family with 3 children, or 4 children, or 5 children. एउटा फ्यामिलीमा एउटा मात्रै बच्चा छ, दुईटा मात्रै बच्चा छ, वा तीनटा, चारवटा, पाँचवटा. And how many families are there with 5 children? Sorry, 1 children. Similarly, how many families are there with 2 children? Number of families are written here in second column. यतापट्टि लेखेका छौँ हामीले. If this data is given to us, simply this data is represented in graph by using line graph. Line graph भन्ने बित्तिकै यो line word बाटै बुझ्नु पर्यो कि we should draw this data in form of line. We should represent this number of children and number of family in terms of line. To represent it, we have to draw a graph with x-axis as well as y-axis. In x-axis, we have to put the number of children, and in y-axis we have to put number of families. Always जुन नम्बरहरू दिएको हुन्छ यो भयो मेन डाटा हो. नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन भनेको दिस इज द डाटा और अब्जर्भेसन, कतिवटा चिल्ड्रेन छन् भन्ने कुरा, अनि कतिवटा फ्यामिली छन्. फ्रिक्वेन्सी इज अलवेज केप्ट इन वाई एक्सिस, वाई एक्सिसमा राख्ने गरिन्छ. सो फर्स्ट पोइन्ट इज फर नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन 1, नम्बर अफ फ्यामिलीज आर 5. वी हेभ टु ड्र अ डट above the 1 for number of family. Number of family को लागि यहाँनिर डट ड्र गर्नु पर्यो. डट यसरी यहाँनिर एउटा डट आयो because the number of family having 1 children are 5. पाँचवटा फ्यामिलीमा एउटा मात्रै चिल्ड्रेन छ. So it is the first dot. Secondly, अर्काको डट number of children 2 is for 6 family. 6 वटा फ्यामिलीमा दुईटा बच्चा छन्. This is the second dot, and after drawing the second dot we have to join these by using scale or ruler. Okay, ruler use गरेर यो join गरिहाल्नु पर्यो. फ्री ह्यान्डले यहाँबाट join गर्ने होइन. What we have to use? We have to use scale or ruler to draw it. Similarly, third one, number of children are 3. For it, number of family is 4. So connect it 3 and 4. Next one 4 and 3. And next one 5 and 2. Number of families having 5 children are only 2. That means from this data we can describe many things. अब यो खाली लाइन ग्राफ दिएको प्रोसेस र यसलाई एनालाइज गर्ने प्रोसेस, यो दुईटा हामीले यहाँ टेबल र एउटा ग्राफ मात्रै देखिरहेछौँ. These two things are not only important for us. यो फिगरले दिने मिनिङ, that is also important for us. यो फिगरले कस्तो मिनिङ दिन्छ भन्ने कुरा यो ग्राफबाट बुझ्न सक्नु पर्यो. ग्राफबाट डाइरेक्टली यो कुराहरू इजिली बुझ्न सकिन्छ भनेर फिगरमा रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्ने गरिन्छ. जस्तो from this directly one fact we can say that most of the family needs 2 children. बढी भन्दा बढी फ्यामिलीले घरमा दुईटा बच्चा होस् भन्ने चाहँदो रहेछ भन्ने बुझ्यो कि बुझिएन from it?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, least of the family needs 5 children. 5 वटा बच्चा होस् भन्ने एकदम कम फ्यामिली मात्रै चाहन्छन्. So these are the implications. If we want to represent this data, we have to say it in paragraph or in sentence. यो म्याथमेटिकली रिप्रेजेन्ट गरे, एउटा टेबल बनायो, एउटा यतापट्टि डायग्राम बनायो. यो बाहेक अर्को तरिका छ यसलाई प्याराग्राफको फर्ममा लेख्ने. प्याराग्राफको फर्ममा लेख्दा We can start from any point, either from first one. From this graph, we can say that 5 family needs 1 children only, 6 family needs 2 children. In this way you can describe it, or you can start with most of the family. That means 6 families need 2 children. Least of the uh, family needs most of the children. एकदम कम मात्र family ले बढी children चाहन्छन्. This is the process to describe it. Similarly, next thing we have to learn here after line graph is pie chart. You are familiar with this pie chart. अब यो बनाउने प्रोसेसहरु हामी एक्सरसाइजमै गएर स्टार्ट गरौँला. So only I included the data. Data is same as previous one. Number of children and number of family. At first we have to convert these number of families into degrees. Children 1 को लागि, 2 को लागि, 3 र 4 को लागि यो number of family जुन छ यसलाई डिग्रीमा कन्भर्ट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. And after converting it into degrees, we have to draw circular diagram. This is for first one, second one, third and fourth. The number of family who need 1 children, who need 2 children, 3 children and 4 children. And it is necessary to draw notation at the right corner if we have not written these here inside the diagram. यो जुन डाटा दिएको छ नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन र नम्बर अफ फ्यामिलीको डाटा यो डायग्राम भित्र लेखिन भने यतापट्टि नोटेसन लेख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. फर नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन 1, which color represents it? Blue color represents it. Similarly, second one, this is near about red or dotty red, we can say. Similarly, color of brick. And third one, the family, we have 3 children, is dotty green. Similarly, purple color represents the 4 children. This is the process to draw pie chart. Just I represented figure and notation only. Method to draw we'll discuss afterward. If figure is clear, let's move to next one, histogram. Histogram is type of diagram which represents the data in form of rectangles. यसको definition भन्यो भने त्यति नै हो. Histogram is the type of diagram which represents the data in form of rectangle. जस्तो यो डाटा दिएको छ, same data I am taking for all diagram, all type of diagrams. Number of children as well as number of families are given for us. अब यसलाई represent गर्ने तरिका के भयो भने again we have to draw the graph with x-axis and y-axis. Number of children are kept in x-axis, number of families are kept in y-axis. Okay, in this way. Now to represent the number of families 5, we have to draw one rectangle. यस्तो टाइपको रेक्टेंगल बनाउनु पर्यो जसको हाइट ले रेक्टेंगल को लेंथ ले विड्थ त सबैको इक्वल हुन्छ. For all 1, 2, 3 and 4 number of children, width will be same, but its height represents the number of families. Similarly, for second one, it is 6. For 3 children, it is 4. For 4 children, it is 3. This is the histogram. अब एउटा बार ग्राफ भन्ने पनि पढ्या होला in lower classes. There is difference between histogram and bar graph. Difference के छ? What you found here?
Space मिल्न सक्दैन.
Yes, there is space between the rectangles. रेक्टेंगलहरुको बीचमा स्पेस भयो भने बार डायग्राम भयो. रेक्टेंगलहरुको बीचमा स्पेस छैन भने this one is histogram. Now let's move to next one. That is cumulative frequency curve, or it is simply called, what is written there in bracket? Please pronounce it. Ogive. Okay, some of you used to say ogive also, ogive also. Your pronunciation farak गर्ने गरे हुन्छन्, but it is same. And if you will search its pronunciation either in dictionary or in internet, you will find out ogive, and somewhere you will get ogive also. तो जे पढे पनि लेख्दाखेरि OGIV लेख्नु पर्यो. Okay, and this one is new thing for us. अब यो cumulative frequency भन्ने टर्म त पहिला पनि सुनेका छौं हैन?
Yes, sir.
Cumulative frequency यो टर्म सुनेका छौं, तर यो ओगिभ भन्ने टर्म सुनेनौ. र नेक्स्ट वान here is curve. एकछिन अगाडि we discussed about the line graph. लाइन ग्राफ को बारेमा पनि डिस्कस गरिसक्यौं. अब यहाँ के आयो? What is the word here? Are you observing the
Curve.
screen?
Yes, sir.
Which
Curve.
what is this?
Cumulative frequency curve.
कर्व भन्ने आयो. अघि लाइन थियो, अब कर्व आयो. कर्व भन्ने बित्तिकै बुझ्नु पर्यो कि स्केल युज गर्ने होइन. We don't have to use scale. So while drawing this cumulative frequency curve, we will use freehand, not scale or ruler. Okay. So how to draw it? There are two type of cumulative frequency curve or ogives. दुईटा टाइपको हुन्छ, एउटा लेस देन ओगिभ, अर्को मोर देन ओगिभ. ओके. अब लेस देन सीएफ त यो सबैले बनाएको थियौं. 8 क्लासमा पढिसकेका छौं लेस देन सीएफ को बारेमा. बट यो मोर देन सीएफ को बारेमा पढाएको छैनौं. जसलाई हामी सीएफ मात्रै भन्थ्यौं. सीएफ मीन्स फर्स्ट वान 5 रिमेन सेम. यो 5 मा 6 एड हुन्छ. आर यु अब्जर्भिङ द कर्सर, माउस कर्सर?
Yes, sir.
5 plus 6 it is 11. Again 4 is added. 11 plus 4 it is 15. Again 15 plus 3 it is 18. यसको यो CF को मिनिङ के हो भने यो नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन्स 2 भन्दा तल, बिलो 2 भन्दा तल भएका सबै फ्रिक्वेन्सीहरू भने हो. भनेको 1 र 2 नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन 1 र 2 हुने फ्यामिली दुईटैलाई एड गर्नु पर्यो. 5 र 6 यो हुने भयो 11. क्युमुलेटिभ फ्रिक्वेन्सी लेस देन क्युमुलेटिभ फ्रिक्वेन्सी फर नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन 3. यसको लागि यो 15 को मिनिङ के हो भने 3 वा 3 भन्दा कम चिल्ड्रेन हुने सबै एड गर्नु पर्यो. 5 + 6 + 4 गरेर सबै कति हुन्छ? 15 हुन्छ. लेस देन CF for 4 is 18 means all families who have children 4 or less than 4. 4 वा 4 भन्दा कम चिल्ड्रेन हुने फ्यामिलीहरुको नम्बर सबै एड गर्नु पर्यो. 5 + 6 + 4 + 3 it is 18.
Yes, sir.
Then CF किनकि यो CF लेस देन CF को बारेमा 8 क्लासमा पनि डिस्कस गरिसकेका थियौं. माथिबाट एड गर्नुपर्छ. 5 + 6 11 11 + 4 15 15 + 3 18.
18.
Okay. But for more than CF we have to start it from last 3. यहाँबाट स्टार्ट हुने भयो. फ्रिक्वेन्सी नम्बर अफ फ्यामिली फर 4 चिल्ड्रेन कति छ त? It is 3. Now number of families who have children 3 or more than 3. 3 वा 3 भन्दा बढी चिल्ड्रेन हुने, that is 3 + 4 it is 7. अब उल्टोबाट एड हुँदै गयो. 3 + 4 7. Similarly, number of families who have children 2 or more than 2 children. 2 वा 2 भन्दा बढी चिल्ड्रेनहरु हुने फ्यामिली, that is add these all three values 3 + 4 + 6, that is 7 + 6 it is 13. अब यो मोर देन CF मा यसैलाई उल्टोबाट लेखिदिन्छु भनेर यहाँ 5 11 15 18 उल्टो लेख्ने होइन. यहाँबाट स्टार्ट गर्नु पर्यो. 3 + 4 7 7 + 6 13 13 + 5 it is 18. मोर देन CF को बारेमा नयाँ कुरा आयो, त्यसैले यो ध्यान दिनु पर्यो है. Now at first let us draw this less than CF curve, or we can say less than ogive. यसलाई हामी less than ogive भन्छौं या less than CF curve, less than cumulative frequency curve. अब प्रोसेस यो बीचको अरु सबै टर्मलाई छोड्दिनु पर्यो. नम्बर अफ फ्यामिलीलाई पनि छोड्ने हो, मोर देन CF लाई पनि छोडेर खाली नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन अनि लेस देन CF लाई पुट गर्नुपर्ने हो यो डायग्राममा. सो फर्स्ट थिङ इज for number of children 1 less than CF is 5, that we have to put here. Your dot आयो. Have you observed the dot?
Yes, sir.
5.
Yes, sir.
For number of children 1 less than CF is 5. 4 र 6 को बीचमा 5 आयो. After that for number of children 2 less than CF is 11. अब 11 सम्म फ्री ह्यान्डले जोइन गर्नुपर्ने. अब यहाँ कम्प्युटरमा बनाउँदा इट युज द लाइन, कम्प्युटरले लाइन नै युज गर्यो. Actually while drawing in our graph copy or in our fair copies we have to use free hand. Scale use गर्ने होइन, because it is curve not straight line. 11. Similarly for 3 children it is 15. Just check less than CF only for less than O give. 15 सम्म join गर. After that, for 4 children, it is 18. Join these all by free hand, and this is less than O give. कसरी बनाउनु पर्दो रहेछ? फर्स्टमा लेस देन CF टेबलमा यो पुट गर्नु पर्यो, अनि यो भ्यालुलाई 1 को लागि 5, 2 को लागि 11, 3 को लागि 15, 4 को लागि 18 डटहरु बनाइसकेपछि जोइन गर्दै जानु पर्यो फ्री ह्यान्डले. सिमिलरली मोर देन ओ गिभ. अब मोर देन ओ गिभ जस्ट उल्टो प्रोसेस हुन्छ यसमा. one thing I left here or forget to draw. जुन लेस देन CF छ, लेस देन CF को लोअर पोइन्ट भनेको कति छ यहाँ हेर त. व्हाट इज द लोअर पोइन्ट फर इट?
5.
5.
लोअर पोइन्ट इज 5. हो यो 5 बाट हामीले स्ट्रेट लाइन एक्स एक्सिस सँग प्यारलल हुने गरी यहाँसम्म पुर्याउनु पर्छ. यस्तो स्ट्रेट लाइन.
Yes, sir.
From this point, lower point 5, one line parallel to x axis तलसँग parallel हुने गरी straight line यस्तो horizontal straight line यहाँ draw गर्नुपर्छ. So next one is more than O give. For more than O give also process is same. I have taken same data and more than CF here. यो more than CF लाई plot गर्दै जाने. 1 को लागि 18, 2 को लागि 13, for 3 it is 7, for 4 it is 3. Okay. And as I said in previous one, अघिकोमा जस्तो मैले मिनिमम 5 बाट स्ट्रेट लाइन y एक्सिस सम्म ड्रा गर्नुपर्छ भने त्यस्तै यहाँ पनि गर्नुपर्छ. यो 18 बाट स्ट्रेट लाइन अलरेडी जुन एउटा स्ट्रेट लाइन छ यही स्ट्रेट लाइनमा अर्को एउटा स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रा गर्नुपर्छ. ओके. सो सेकेन्ड वान इज फर 2 नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन मोर देन CF इज 13. 13 सम्म लाइन आयो, सरी कर्व. सिमिलरली फर 3 it is 7. Now it becomes 7, and for 4 it is 3. So this one is more than O give. Clear?
Sir, तर यो रिजल्ट राम्रोसँग सो यसलाई बुझ्ने कसरी सर पछि?
पछि कसरी बुझ्ने?
मिन्स
Yes.
2 को त हाईएस्ट छ नि, यसमा 1 को अर्कै देखाछ नि सर रिजल्ट नै अर्कै. न यसको मिनिङ के हो सर? त्यो मात्र बुझ्न खोजेछ सर. यो त प्रोसेस त आयो सर, यसको मिनिङ कतिलाई युज हुन्छ, कहाँ युज हुन्छ भन्थे.
Oh, okay. We'll discuss about it just now. यहाँ मैले CF लेख्नु पर्ने थियो, नम्बर अफ फ्यामिली लेखिदिए. ओके. This one is cumulative frequencies. जस्तो यहाँ 1, sorry, for 1 number of children 1, number of families or less than CF is 5. भनेको 1 चिल्ड्रेन हुने फ्यामिली कतिवटा छन् भन्ने बुझियो? 5. यो ओगी भन्ने
5.
बित्तिकै यो भर्टिकल लाइनमा CF हुन्छ भन्ने बुझ्नुपर्छ. यो ब्र्याकेटमा CF लेख्नु पर्ने हो. नम्बर अफ फ्यामिलीज एन्ड इनसाइड ब्र्याकेट क्युमुलेटिभ फ्रिक्वेन्सी. एन्ड फर 2 नम्बर अफ चिल्ड्रेन 2 डट इज हियर एट 11. 11 मा डट छ भन्नुको मतलब 1 चिल्ड्रेन हुने पनि 2 चिल्ड्रेन हुने पनि. That means number of children 2 or less than 2. 2 वा 2 भन्दा कम बच्चा हुने कुनै फ्यामिली छन्. How many families are there who have 2 children or less than 2 children? That is 11 भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्ने हो. Third one, the families who have 3 children or less than 3 children. 3 वा 3 भन्दा कम चिल्ड्रेन भएको फ्यामिलीहरु कतिवटा छन् त? 15 वटा छन् भन्ने यसबाट बुझ्नु पर्ने हो. And 4 or less than 4. 4 children हुने या 4 भन्दा कम चिल्ड्रेन हुने भनेपछि सबै आयो. 18 families are there. More than CF को पनि मिनिङ यही हो. More than O give, more than CF कर्व. यसको मिनिङ के हो? There are total 18 families who have more than 1 or 1 children. एउटा वा एक भन्दा बढी चिल्ड्रेन भएको फ्यामिलीहरु कतिवटा छन्? 18 छन्. The families having 2 or more than 2 children. 2 वा 2 भन्दा बढी चिल्ड्रेन भएका फ्यामिलीहरु कति छन्? 13.
10.
The families having 3 or more than 3 children are 7. The
7.
families having 4 or more than 4 children are 3. Okay?
3.
यसको सिम्पल इम्प्लिकेसन यही हो. यसको मिनिङ यही हो. Okay, and there is one another use also. Another use is while calculating median. You know about the mean, median, and mode. These are the central
sir.
tendencies. Median calculate पनि गर्न सकिन्छ by using cumulative frequency curve. दुईटै जुन more than OGIV र
Yes,
less
sir.
than OGIV हरू भर्खरै हामीले ड्र गर्यौं. By using these two curves, we can calculate median also. That is usable in 10 class. अब यहाँ हामी दुईटै कुराहरू पढ्दा छौं. थर्ड median calculate गर्ने प्रोसेस पनि पढ्दा छौं. In 10 class, you will learn about use of cumulative frequency curves while calculating median as well as quartiles also. So let us draw both less than OGIV as well as more than OGIV in same diagram. Okay, for the same data. अघि हामीले सेपरेटली ड्र गर्यौं, लेस देन OGIV अलगै ड्र गर्यौं, मोर देन OGIV अलगै ड्र गर्यौं. अब एउटैमा ड्र गरेर हेर्यौं. Number of children are kept in x-axis, and similarly number of families and their CF are kept in y-axis. So let us draw both together in same diagram by keeping number of children in x-axis, number of families and their CF in y-axis. First, for less than CF, this red one represents the less than CF and blue one represents the more than CF. दुईटैले सँगै प्लट गरिरहेको छु. 5 र 18 सँगै राख्यौं. For 2, 11 and 13, and for 3, 15 and 7, for 4, 18 and 3. This red one is less than OGIV and blue one is more than OGIV.
More than OGIV.
Okay, now how to calculate median? That is the new thing for us. अब यो दुईटै ड्र गरिसकेपछि फ्री ह्यान्डले ड्र गर्ने हो. अलिकति तलमाथि काटेला त्यो फरक पर्दैन. जस्तो मैले हातले ड्र गर्दा यो अलि माथि हुन सक्छ या अर्कोले ड्र गर्दा अलि तल हुन सक्छ. This is curve and we have to draw it by using free hand. So the point of intersection of two curves may different in different graph copies. तिमीहरुको हरेकको ग्राफ कपीमा अलिकति पोइन्टले स्लाइटली तलमाथि जाने हो है. यो पोइन्ट जुन पोइन्टमा दुईटै कर्भहरु लेस देन OGIV र मोर देन OGIV हरु इंटरसेक्शन भएका छन्. From this point we have to draw one perpendicular line to the x-axis, this dotted line. Are you observing this line?
Yes, sir.
यो लाइन ड्र गरिसकेपछि अब जुन पोइन्टमा यो x-axis लाई dotted line ले कट गर्छ, that means this new point where my mouse cursor is there, this is the median of this given data. जो number of children र number of family भन्ने एउटा डाटा दिएको थियो, त्यो डाटाको मिडियन भनेकै यो पोइन्ट हुन्छ. यो कुराहरु बुझिराख्नु पर्यो. पोइन्ट अफ इन्टरसेक्सन बाट भर्टिकल एक्स एक्सिस सँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने लाइनले एक्स एक्सिस मा बनाएको पोइन्ट, त्यसले हामीलाई के दिन्छ त? That gives us median. दुईटै ड्र गरिसकेपछि क्युमुलेटिभ frequency curve for less than cumulative frequency and for more than frequency, we will easily get the median also. अब यो median calculate गर्नको लागि एउटा त यस्तो ग्राफ दिएको हुन सक्छ, हामीलाई ग्राफ दिएर calculate the median भने हुन सक्छ. त्यतिखेर एउटा vertical line ड्र गर्नुपर्ने मात्रै हो and we will get median easily. So we will discuss remaining things in next class. So all of you complete previous exercise of trigonometry.
Trigonometry.
Okay.
Yes,
If any
sir.
problem comes,
Yes,
ask to
sir.
me. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir.
This much for
Yes,
today.
sir.
Okay, sir.
Have a nice day, sir.
Okay,
Bye-bye,
have a great
sir.
day. Join your
Bye-bye,
next
sir.
class. Enjoy your day.
Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
sir.